What's up guys, welcome back. I have another simulator video for you today. If you couldn't tell by the title, doing something a little bit different today. I figured I wanted to start doing a little more challenge type videos and incorporating a little more uniqueness to the channel than just simulator rounds all the time. I do have a bunch of on-course videos that are going to be coming out, but those take a pretty good amount of time to edit, so I'm a little bit slower on those. But for today, we are doing a random club challenge. If you can see by the wheel, I know it's kind of small, but believe it or not, the bigger ones on Amazon are actually kind of expensive. So for now, that's what we got. We're doing a random club challenge, so meaning if you haven't seen one of these videos, between every single shot I'm going to spin, and whatever that wheel lands on, that's the club I'm hitting from, no matter what distance. But I figured for the first video, we might as well do it at the home of golf, so we're doing St. Andrews for the second time on this channel. I did play it one time, it was probably like a month or two ago. I don't think I played that great. I think that was, if I remember correctly, the time where there was like a street crew out front that was super loud. But anyway, for today, I only have two real rules. Number one is no putter on the wheel, because I don't have a crappy old putter that I don't care if I break. So maybe in the future, I'll grab a cheap putter at like Goodwill or a secondhand store. And the only other second rule is, at least for this first one, I'm not doing driver off the deck. I don't want to break any clubs, especially that driver. So the only club, or the only time I'll be hitting driver is if we luckily landed on it off the tee, which probably won't happen. But throughout the round, if I land on it, I'm just going to spin again. So I think that's about it. Like always, you have the Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand. Country Club Elite mat here. I can put tees into it and hit down into it a little bit. 10x7 nets, and Home Tee Hero within the Garmin Golf app that you're seeing on the screen. So every single time, I'm not sure, I won't know until I edit this video, but I'm assuming it's probably pretty hard to see that little wheel. But I'm gonna try to spin it, get out of the way, and whatever happens, happens. So first hole, we've got 366 par 4. So see what we got off the tee. First club is a pitching wedge. That's tough. Off the first tee at Augusta, or not Augusta, St. Andrews rather. Well, so with some of these you'll hear me talk through. Obviously you won't hear me talk through the club selections anymore, because that's basically just deciding for me. But for some of these clubs like this one, I'm going to try to thin it as much as I can. Probably same thing with like long wedge shots, and then obviously the if I get like a 4-iron or something around the green, it's going to have to be a low bump and run. Probably open the club up. Not sure how the simulator will pick that up, but I guess we'll find out. So only hit some 9-irons beforehand, like usual. See if I can thin this pitching wedge somewhat straight. I thinned it. Well, I thinned it straight, but it only went 126. I could have hit a full pitching wedge further than that, so maybe I should have done that. All right, second shot. It's gonna be a lot of walking back and forth. I have a feeling, obviously because I can't hit the real clubs that I want to, 60 degree. This video might take a while, so I may end up splitting it up into like front 9, back 9, something like that. All right, a full 60 degree will probably be up and over the net, so I actually do have to thin this one again. I should just hit a full pitching wedge last time, but hit it left. Playing from the furthest back tees like always is probably a mistake doing something like this, but 162 left. All right, 5 hybrid. When I was writing those numbers on and I was testing it last night, the little insert, the paper insert that has all the colors on the wheel, moves around a little bit when I spin it. So halfway through this round, we may have the numbers written on the outside kind of mismatched, but I'll do my best to try to call out the right clubs. All right, so we got 162, 5 hybrid. We need 160 and there's water right in front, which is not great. I could lay up here because it's going to be kind of tough to flight this 5 hybrid 160 yards, but with this type of club I want to get as much of that 160 as I can. I guess I'm going to choke down to about the graphite or metal. Open this up, hit up on it. I went right. Alright, we'll take that. I was debating laying up anyways, so that's not horrendous. Hopefully we get a wedge or even just an iron, something I can pop up over this water for the next one. Six iron, it's kind of right in between 6 and 7. Would have rather had the 7. So 37 yards. Little 6 iron chip, hopefully up and over that water. Oh, that was right and low. Hopefully it gets over. I think I might be playing a regular round after this, after seeing these scorecards. This score is gonna hurt. It's gonna be like double bogey every single time, but all right, second hole. This might be a 5-hour long video. Man, 56. Wedges off the tee are killing me. I guess I'm just going to shut this down a little bit, play it off towards the back of my foot, try to keep it as low as I can while still hitting it. I actually hit that decent, for a 56. Alright, 128. Come on, give us something decent. Nine iron? Alright, we'll take that. Honestly, I might do another video, some other videos I have planned out. I was thinking I could probably play probably a whole round of golf with like a 7 iron. I know a lot of people have done that one club challenge type of thing before, but alright, what do we have up here? We got 269, no water this time, so grip and rip this 9, try to hit it as good as possible, but also a tad thin if we can. Right again. Seems kind of short for a 9, but 146. Plus we got that 10% by the looks of it because we're in the rough. Nice, 9 iron, let's go. That should be pretty good. With the, I didn't hit that one that great last time. Usually on course my 9 iron's about 150, 160. So with the rough for the 10%, that's another 14, so we're right about there. Hopefully, if I put a good swing on this. I was wondering before coming out here to do this if doing all these different types of shots with all these different type of clubs from distant distances and whatnot, wonder if it's gonna be detrimental to the game. That was left, and that was thinner than I would have liked it. But we got it there. That actually might not be a horrendous score. That might be a bogey. Alright, we'll take that. I think anything bogey and under is a pretty big W for this type of round. Let's go! Please tell me it's not a par 3. We finally got driver off the tee. Let's go. Par 4. Usually try to hit about 275 rather. This could help. Hopefully we get lucky a few more times like that. Get a couple drivers on the par 4s and par 5s. So basically, I don't think I mentioned it before, but I have just the clubs real quick. 60, 56, 52 pitching wedge, 9 through 4 iron. Then I have 5 hybrid, 4 hybrid, 3 hybrid, 3 wood driver, and then the last slot in there is if I land on that, that's just it says last club. So whatever I use last, I'll be using that. All right, we need a good drive here. Set ourselves up for probably some horrendous second and third and fourth shots. It wasn't great. It was kind of necky, low and left, but it's better than a 60-degree off the tee. Grab some Gatorade. Make sure the camera's still going. Any of you out there that are watching this that have an R10, I officially challenge you guys, whatever score I put up by the end of this, see if you can beat it from the back tees. All right, 134 left. It's just a habit going over there, seeing the yardage. It really doesn't matter, like I said, because I just could use this anyways, but 134, 7 iron, okay. I think we can do that. I hit it straight. Hopefully that's not too much. That was low and I kind of got a lot on it. Oh, it is. All right, 25 yards. We're gonna have to chip something. 25, and then the rough is another 10%, so call it another 3 yards. 5 hybrid again. This will be a decent test because this is basically going to be like 5 hybrid, bump and run, barely make it to the net type shot. We'll see if the R10 can pick this up. This is kind of going to be one of those, some of the older guys I've seen have the chipper clubs that they use around the green. I've seen people use the same thing with hybrids and 3 wood, so that's basically the shot I'm doing here. Can't say I've ever tested that with the R10, so. I got it. I pushed that right, but it wasn't horrendous. All right, let's see what we got off the tee. Another bogey, we'll take that. 4 iron, I like that. I think I'm gonna tee it up a little bit. Might as well. All right, what do we have here? 4th hole, par 4, 245 to there. No water, luckily. This is gonna come down to, I can already tell, this is my first time ever doing something like this, but I can already tell it's gonna come down to the clubs that are close to or spot on where you should be hitting. If you don't hit a good shot there, the score is gonna be abysmal. Struck decent, it was pushed right again. Hopefully not into those trees. .206. I have seen a few comments that people thought the R10, my settings specifically, were still a little bit short from what they saw, how it was hitting on camera, and they might be. I'm not really gonna know for sure because I feel like there's 2 different swings between here and on course. The only way I'll know for sure is if I get access to a GC quad or a TrackMan, then put it side by side, but I don't know if that's going to be able to happen anytime super soon, unfortunately, so we'll see. It's tough too because the weather's getting a little bit colder here. Swing can go a lot quicker, the ball can move a lot quicker when it's hot and humid out. 4 hybrid, we'll take that from 268. Now usually on course 4 hybrid is about, I try to play it to about 240. That's if I hit it good, so hopefully we're somewhere in that ballpark with this thing. I didn't get all of it, but it was struck pretty good. It was straight as well. It might be like 220, 230. Not even. 217. 51 yards left. The chipping isn't bad if there's like a lot of room like this. If it's just fairway in front or even rough. I wouldn't say rough. In the R10, the rough kind of kills it when you hit. But if there's just fairway, the chipping's not going to be bad because I can do bump and runs. And we got an 8 iron anyways from 50 yards. So if I can't do this from 50 yards with an 8 iron, that means my game has got some work to do. So although not a super common shot, I do use 8 irons sometimes to get out of trouble. So this is one of those shots that's not super horrendous club wise. It was straight. Hopefully that's not too much. It was a little right as well. All right, we'll take that for sure. Par. All right, 5 hybrid off the tee, par 5. Gonna tee this up again as well. Seems like for a few spins I get into a certain area of the wheel so far. I had a bunch of wedges in a row, now I've had these hybrids and the low irons. I guess we did just have the 8 iron, which was kind of in between, but I just got this wheel yesterday, so there's no practicing. I wish I was good enough with the wheel to land it on driver off the tee every time or something like that. Not really gonna look. I don't think there's any water, but it's not really gonna matter anyways. I gotta hit this decent. Oh, it was off the heel. I'll be lucky if that's 200. .207. For reference, 5 hybrid usually play to about 220, 230 on course. We got 358 left. Getting my steps in today with this wheel. All right, 9 iron, unfortunately, from 350. Bold move, Con. If you guys like watching these type of videos this far in, let me know if you have any other ideas. I'll read through them. If I like any of them, you might see one on video in the near future. I popped it up and left. Got 150 out of it though. 4 iron. .207. Ooh, this could be good. We need a good 4 iron here. That's right in the ballpark of a stock 4. Topped it thin and low and right. Is it gonna run up for us? Not quite. Bad shot there. Oh, it gave us a +3. Well, I guess this is for the next tee box. Oh, no. 9 iron. All right, hopefully it's par 3. Par 4. I mean, I pulled it pretty far left, but I actually swung at that. Oh, it's gonna catch these trees, isn't it? Yep. Well, 166. I think we're somewhat in play. All right, 3 hybrid. We'll take that. $250 plus we need 10% of that is a good 25 yards, so we need like 275. Probably won't be able to get that there. There's like a 1% chance. I've gotten this a little over 270 off the deck on course twice, but that was like in long grass, kind of teed up. It wasn't 100% again, but that wasn't terrible. That might be 240-ish. Actually a little bit more, so that was 228, so call that 230, and then 25 yards from the, because we were in the rough, so that was close to 250, 255. We'll take that off the deck with the 3. 22 yards left. Come on, give us a wedge. Wedge, 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 wedge. Pitching wedge. I'm wondering now, I was just thinking it kind of depends where I'm standing, which marker that falls on. I wonder from where the camera, where you guys are looking, if it looks like I'm picking the clubs that it's actually landed on, or if you're seeing like one over or something. All right, 22 yards, pitching wedge. It's gonna be a little short. I'll take that. The camera is officially out of the sun, so we should be good overheating wise with that. R10's in a little bit of sun, but that should be fine as well. All right, 7th hole, par 4. Four hybrid again. We're on a streak on that side of the wheel. Before I even go and say anything, I'm just going to be happy that it's landing on decent clubs, because I know probably by the back and iron, if I do another one of these videos, there could very well be like a 75, basically like 3/4 of a video with all terrible spins. So, ooh, do I tee? We're on the tee, right? Do I tee this up? Probably. Pulled it left off the heel. The tee is going to help a little bit with the distance, but that wasn't great. 224 teed up 4 hybrid. 152 left, but we're in the rough, so that's going to be another 15 yards, so we're probably at like 165. Oh boy, 165, 3 hybrid. I could probably too, now that I think about it, I could probably play close to a full round with like a 4 hybrid. You can hit it off the tee, you can do bump and runs, you can do like little kind of low chip shots. Alright, I gotta focus. 3 hybrid, 165. Let's hope this runs up there, either over that bunker or around it. That was right. I might go right into the bunker if it picked it up. It didn't. It's probably good because I'm going to aim actually. Just a little that way, give us a little more of a chance to get around that bunker. Go, go, go. How do you leave a 3 hybrid short from 165? All right, 52 degree. We'll take that all day long for 44 yards. Pulled a little left. It might be a little short left or long left. Another bogey. I'll take that. We've had at least 1 par. I think that's like 3 bogeys. Oh, par 3 here, 8th hole. 3 hybrid. Hopefully this is a long par 3. All right, 181. This has turned into a round of hybrids. 181. Then I'm just gonna choke down a good inch, inch and a half and take like a full swing, see what happens. If we come up long, we come up long. Gotta get it at least there with a 3 hybrid. That might be hit 20 yards too good. Maybe even more than that. Yeah. Maybe I should choke down on my hybrids more. Jeez. Well, just 40 yards over. We've got 41. Oh, and then we found a bunker. All right, looks like 9 iron to me. So we've got 41 yards and then the bunker. I've explained this in other videos. If you're new watching this one, it says 20%. So you're supposed to ideally just play it like 10% more than the rough. But from my experience, greenside bunkers, it plays actually close to like 40 or 50% reduction. And then fairway bunkers plays like 30-40% reduction versus what it says 20. So I'm gonna play this. 20% would be 8 yards, so 16. I'm gonna play this about 55 yards or so. Granted, I'm hitting a 9 iron, so caught it heavy to the right. Hopefully it runs up there. Go! It's gonna be a +3. Double bogey, yikes. Alright. 3 hybrid once again, off the tee, par 4, 9th hole. It's actually going a little quicker than I thought it would. What do we have up here? Putting us 240 right there. I kind of want to choke down again based on how I hit that last one. Still a little bit necky, but that was decent. Probably started low left and coming back right. .249. Crazy thing is sometimes when I don't hit my driver well, sometimes I'd probably be better off just doing that. .250 if I can, just down the middle, have it be like a fairway finder. 4-iron from 100 yards. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna choke down, play it to the front foot, try to like hit up on it a little bit. That's not it. That's gonna be like 50 yards, if that, I think, to the right. I gotta start learning my lesson on that. On those longer clubs, if I got a 4-iron from there, I gotta at least get it there. I can't be leaving those short. Obviously, I'm not trying to hammer it by, I'm trying to have somewhat finesse. Driver. .62 yards, 7-iron. All right. It was straight at least. We'll see what happens with the bounce. I did it again. I think I'm trying to open it up too much and try to get it up, and I'm just thinning them, so everything's just going super low. I gotta square it up more. 52. I gotta square it up more and take more of a fuller swing, I think. All right, 52 from 30 yards. This one I can open up a little bit. That still might be short left. It's gonna be on the green, but all right, 10th hole. We're somehow keeping pace with the other rounds. Maybe playing abnormally good right now, or the other rounds I've just been playing super slow. Oh, that was so close. I guess it doesn't matter either way. It's right between 60 and last club, and the last club was a 52, so I'll just hit the 60, unfortunately. Just gonna close it down. Try to rip something. Start it left and just run up there. Or just go over the net. Well, .304 left, plus that's a good 30 yards extra because we're in the rough. Come on, give us a hybrid. .8-iron. Well, in my head for the shot, I think I'm going to try to turn this 8-iron into a 5-iron as much as I can. Shut it way down. Caught it heavy. It's going to be up there, but that's not great. Should just hit a real 8-iron. Possibly, if I do this again, may take a different strategy and just go as much as I can. 56 degree from 170. Next time I might just do as much as I can, just do, instead of trying to basically like what I did, get more out of an 8-iron, just hit pretty much all stock yardages until I get close to the green, and I can't. probably be a smarter way to go about this. Chance this goes up and over the net too with a full 56. Yep, right over. Oh, it came out though. Alright, I don't know how far that went. I think we had like 170 before, so that went like 70 yards. 104 left. Come on, pitching wedge, 52. I'll even take an 8-iron. That's right between, I'll do the 7 for the sake of it, because I was wishing for an 8. Alright. 104 7-iron. That might be a tad short right. I keep saying I'm going to learn my lesson. I keep doing the same stupid thing. Four hybrid, great, from 35 yards. Right again. Might not be terrible if it runs up though. Ooh. Gonna be an ugly score, but we made it there. Alright, 11th hole par 3, 60 degree, come on. Well, for the sake of me not having to walk back in the woods for a second or third time, I'm gonna do exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do and close this down so I don't pop it up and over and try to just thin this. Tell you what, if you're in a slump and you think you're struggling with golf, do something like this and you'll realize that you're not that bad. 3 wood. Oh boy. After this, it's going to be a luxury to actually be able to pick my own clubs. Alright, 3 wood, 140, plus we'll call it 15 because we're in the rough, so 156. Completely topped it. I gotta make sure I label this video pretty good because if someone comes on and watches my page for the first time and sees me doing this with these clubs, they're gonna wonder what the heck's going on. Driver. .118 plus another, we'll call it 10, 11, 12 yards. Last club. Here we go, 3 wood again. All right. That's not going to get there if he even picks it up. Might be a good thing to get a mulligan on that one. That definitely wasn't enough either, so I could actually swing at this a little more. That also wasn't enough and it was right. I might be waggling a little bit more than usual behind the ball, so it's either that or the R10's not liking me doing little 3-wood punch shots. Alright, one more time now I'm spinning again. This one will probably be the worst one and it'll pick it up. Alright, we'll take that all day long. Just needed 4 tries at it, or whatever that was. Bogey? Man, these wedges. Pitching wedge? Hopefully it's a par 3. Nope. .345-yard par 4. And we're going pitching wedge. I guess I could tee this up, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Alright. I mean, for a pitching wedge, we'll take that. 142. Didn't even hit that great. I kind of popped that up to the left. 204 left. Come on, 5 iron or something near it. Nope. 52. Now we're in the wedge streak. Hit behind it, I chunked that to the left. Good luck to any of you guys out there that have those standalone nets trying to hit a overpower any kind of wedge. You're gonna have a bunch of balls over into your neighbor's yards. 60 degree, 108. Not only am I trying to just figure out in my head how to hit like 108 yards, 60 degree, or you get the idea, but I'm also kind of worried about, luckily there's nothing back there. I just don't want to go and search for a bunch of balls back there for 20 minutes after I'm done. Well, this may go over again, but we need as much out of this 60 as we can get. I didn't even hear that one come down. That one might be stuck up in the tree. Tough time to be using good balls back here. I usually generally save the good balls back here so I don't lose them in the woods on the course, but that's 2, I believe, in the woods, and 1 came back for us, so it should be 3. Alright, 56 from 62 yards. Unfortunately, I gotta take more of a fuller swing on this one too, so this one might be up and over. At 52 would have been nice. It's actually struck decent. It might be too much. It is. Yikes. What do we have left? 26. Plus call it another 3 because we're in the rough. 5 iron. Wheel's starting to do me dirty here. 5 iron. 29 yards or so. That might not be too bad if it runs up and stops. Alright, hopefully it's a par 4 and hopefully we get a driver here again. triple bogey. 56. All right, hopefully it's par 3. It's not. These past like 2 holes have just been the opposite clubs from what I need. I get all the wedges early and then I get all the other stuff after. I mean, for a 56, I actually hit that. That came off kind of hot.
Perfect.
353 yards. 6 iron. All right, that's definitely not great. I was hoping for one of those hybrids, but 6 iron's not horrendous. Usually on course I play this to about 190, so that's what I'm gonna try to do here. Not try to do anything fancy with it. I'll gladly take the 190 after those wedge tee shots. Came out kind of low, but it struck decent. It's gonna spray a little to the right. Right into the bunker. I think I remember being in a bunch of bunkers when I played this one for real, like a month ago. 7 iron. Ooh, 184. So unfortunately, at 7 iron from 184, that would still come up a tad short, but it wouldn't be bad. We're in the bunker, so it says 20%. I guess we'll see what happens depending on how I hit this, but from my experience, even though it says 20, the fairway bunkers play closer to like 30, even 40% I've seen. I also mentioned, I'm not sure if it depends on like the size of the bunker, where you're located within the bunker. I'm using this on my phone, so it's kind of hard to see. I don't have like the close-up look. I guess it depends too if they factor in if there's big lips on bunkers. I don't know. Pretty horrendous 7 iron shot. .75 yards. Come on, 52 degree or pitching wedge. .60. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we may be looking at ball number 3 into the woods. It's gonna be over the green. I whacked the you-know-what out of that with a 60 degree. Geez, where was that before when I need that? 125 yard. Oh, it's gonna give us +3 from all the way back there. Another triple bogey. All right. Give us something that resembles par 5 driver, 3 wood, 4 hybrid, 3 hybrid, 60 degree. My only worry, it would be the same thing with the putter. My only worry is really the 60 degree and maybe the 56. I think the 52 can handle it because they're steel. I mean, this is steel too, but I'd prefer not to snap my 60 degree on something dumb like this. Only 507 yards left, plus a cool 50 yards because we're in the rough. Hybrid, 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 hybrid. 4 iron. hung it out to the right. I gotta double check the tape on that. That might have been an absolutely clobbered 4-iron. Alright, 7-iron. If we were in the rough back there and I hit that, I think it said 180 plus the 10% from back there was 50 yards. So that was potentially like a 220, 230 4-iron if we were in the rough. If not, that was just a poorly hit 180, which could be the case too. It was definitely low and right, but it came out pretty hot. Kind of the same shot as that one actually, just low right. $179. It was actually a decent, I sprayed that right again and it was low, but that was a decent 7-iron shot, all things considered. Pitching wedge from 149, but we're in the rough, so that's going to add another 15 yards. For a pitching wedge, I was actually hit decent. Started left, hopefully it comes back. Three hybrid, where was that before? 26 yards. Hopefully it's not too much. It might be. Yep. As you would expect, not a whole lot of feel with the 3 hybrid from 26 yards. So we're in the rough. We've got 20 yards plus call it another 2. So 22 yards. And we have the 3 hybrid again. I just saw the plus 22. I was trying not to look at it before. That might be too much again. Stay on the green. Alright, plus 3. At least we'll finish the hole. #15th hole, par 4. Only a few left here. #8-iron. Not many par 3s apparently at St. Andrews. Still a little chunky, hitting things heavy. Probably should have teed that up, but oh well. #8-iron again. From 287 this time. It's gonna feel real good the next round after this to walk up to a tee box and actually put a tee in the ground to hit a driver. .144, we're in the fairway, so 9-iron would be, all right, we'll take pitching wedge. Now we'll see, I guess course management and challenge management. Am I better off hitting a good, smooth, like 130, 135 yard pitching wedge, or risk it for the biscuit, try to get 10 extra yards out of it, and also run the risk of not even getting close to that? I'll tell you after I hit it. Tried to go for it a little bit, that might be too much. I came out low, so it should hit early and stop. Hopefully that gives us a +3. I don't know if it will. It will. That's a generous +3 zone. That pitching wedge was smashed. 16th, par 4, driver, 9-iron. It's a good thing I have stiff flex on all my clubs. I could imagine if some of you guys out there with quicker swing speeds and for whatever reason you're playing a set of regular flex clubs, you could probably snap some of those with the, if you try to really rip like a pitching wedge or any of the wedges, or even a 9 or an 8-iron, I would think. Swinging this hard, my back's definitely gonna be feeling this tonight. All right, 260. Give us a 3 hybrid. Haven't had a hybrid in a while for an actual shot. 5-iron. We have them around the greens, but that's not what we're looking for. All right, we need 200 yards out of this. Get 60 yards left after this, and then hopefully figure out a bump and run whatever club comes up. Still a little heavy, and it came out kind of low, but it wasn't horrendous. That was decent. .211 5-iron, we'll take that. 51 yards left, and we have 6-iron. We'll see. It's gonna be the right side. Hoo-hoo. Most of this round has been the wheel of not ideal, but that one was actually, we'll take that for a par. That was the wheel of ideal for that shot. Oh! Last club, that was almost driver too for the 17th. Guess I'll tee it up. Get hopefully an extra 5 or 10 yards maybe out of the 6-iron. Try to get something around 200 out there. That was struck pretty good, and it was straight. That should be all of 190 plus. .203. That one was actually hit pretty pure. 9-iron from 242. Pulled it left. Should be out there though. Honestly, this challenge wouldn't be that bad if you took out basically all the wedges and like your hybrids and driver. If you just played with like 4-through pitching wedge, yeah, honestly probably wouldn't be that bad. 6-iron from 76. And I'd be short right. Go, go, go. All right, we're in the fairway. We got 32, 56, 56, 56, 52. See if we can get a chip in here. 32 yards, 52 degree. Thinned it. Alright, double bogey on 17, one more. Gonna grab some Gatorade, check the camera one last time, see what happens for this 18th hole. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, fortunately or unfortunately, it's come down to this. So, 18th hole, par 4, we've got water in front, so hopefully we get a decent spin off this tee box. 368, driver or anything between basically driver and 4-iron would be ideal. And we get a 4-iron. Alright, we can work with that. Tee this up just a little bit. Looking to get, we'll see. Sometimes I surprise myself and get some of those absolute rockets out of here with certain clubs. This has the potential, if I hit one good, to go about 230. But those are few and far between. Caught it heavy. That's only going to be about 200 to the right, if that. .201. All right. 6-iron from 169. Nice. Down 2 though. We got 167. 167 6-iron. I'm thinking I prefer these type of shots, and even on course, I prefer choking down on the club and taking more of a full swing versus trying to do that. Only really do with my wedges, the 56 and 52 really. Sometimes I guess pitching wedge too, but basically 9-iron and up. I just try to have basically the same swing but just choke down versus doing like a 50% or a 75% swing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna choke down almost all the way down to the bottom of the club and take just a decent swing at this. I pulled it left. Had the yardage too, it was actually too long. right, give us a wedge. Give us a wedge to finish this up. Driver. Four iron. All right. So we got 27 yards, down 4, so we got 23, plus we'll call it another 3 yards because we're in the rough. So 26 yards here with my 4 iron. Hopefully it's not too much. It's gonna be the right side. Wow. I guess it's gonna be a +3, but that would have rolled out a lot more in real life. So, I don't want to look at the scorecard, but we finished it. We made it through. From St. Andrews Links, the old course in Fife, we ended up with a +30 102. Yikes. I don't even know, this is probably not even worth going through because those weren't great shots. But we ended up with 3 pars, so we'll take that. I think the worst was, we had a quad on 14. That might be the worst there. That was a 4 over on that one. That was tough. Definitely had some 3s, had a bunch of bogeys, some 2s, 37 putts. Actually, 7 out of 16 fairways. I've done a lot worse than that with driver, so I guess somewhat to be expected if you're hitting just shorter clubs straight. We actually hit some fairways, but looking forward to playing a real course after this one. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments what you thought. If you have any recommendations for other types of challenges like this. If a lot of you and all of you hated this, I'll never do it again. So just let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.